Welcome back to the Walter Pyramid again, 26-21, Pacific on top of Long Beach State at the half. And the most special of special guests comes over to join me. Larry Anderson, former Long Beach State great, 4 amazing years with the 49ers that wrapped up last year, a culmination with a Big West Conference championship, and now playing in Belgium and having a lot of success over there. Welcome and welcome back.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
Absolutely great to have you. And I understand you were practicing with the team this week?
Oh, yes. Just staying in shape and, just trying to gel the guys as much as possible. Probably lead by example, as Munson says. So, it's just good to be back.
Before we get to what's going on with you in Europe right now, let's talk about the experience. I don't think we had a chance to meet with you after last year, what that was like. Obviously, a great group of guys. You're all together for 4 years, and you finally get that Big West Conference tournament championship, go to the NCAAs. What was it like?
I think it was overwhelming. I think that's probably the best way to say it. Very overwhelming. And it was a blessing finally to get there, and especially since, me getting hurt towards the end of the year. So I was kind of nervous, as far as, the team picking up that level of play, and they did. So it was just great to get there finally, and it was just like weight off our shoulders.
Not only did you get there, but you get there with 4 guys specifically that you had played with really your entire college career. What was it like just as a group, because you gelled together so much and you're with those guys, you're in the trenches day in and day out? Must have felt great just to be with them and have that success.
Yeah, I think that's probably what made it so special is, it took us 3 years to finally get there. And finally getting there, our senior year, our last chance, like I said, that was overwhelming.
Voice you're hearing is Larry Anderson, former Long Beach State standout. With those guys right now playing, a couple of them overseas. You got Eugene Phelps playing in Mexico last I heard, Casper in Italy. Are you still keeping in contact with them?
Yes. I talked to Gene early in the year. Haven't really contacted him that much. I talk to Cass usually like once or twice a week. He's doing really good out there, actually. So, just trying to play basketball, as long as we can.
As I mentioned, you're in Belgium right now. I know we were talking off air before the game a little bit today about what that's like, but can you tell the folks that are listening right now what that whole experience playing in Europe has been like?
It's different, very different, as far as crowds, how refs call the game, the speed, and as far as like the basketball IQ of the guys. Everybody's over there is pretty grown, and especially me, I'm 23, but I'm the young buck on the team, so it's a lot of experience overseas, and it's a different game, but basketball is basketball everywhere. So
the time when you were here with Dan Munson as the head coach, obviously he's a great head coach. He's had so much success at the collegiate level. Do you find that now, as you look back at your college career and all the things that he was trying to teach you then, that it really does transfer into the things that you're doing now?
Yes, and I think that's probably me practicing with them and just seeing, the younger guys and how they interact with coach, as far as, probably not fully understanding or want to cooperate with him. And I guess now I realize, coach really knew what he was talking about. So that's a humbling experience.
Still look back at your Long Beach State time with all that pride, and this is really going to be your team forever.
Oh yeah, especially me being from here. So I'm always support when I'm in town or whatever. So, it's just always good to be home.
Let's talk about this team just a little bit while I got you. Obviously, you practice with them, as we said, during the week. What have you found with this team that you think is going to be successful for them? And obviously, they're going to have to come a long way. They're not quite at the level where you guys were last few years. But with that said, do you think they have the potential to get there?
I think they have way more potential than we had, actually. The talent is really there, as far as the athleticism. And I think it's just more so bonding. And I think everybody wants to be the star right now, and me telling them, I told them that it took us 3 years. We bumped heads, me, Casper, Gene, TJ. We bumped heads 2 years. So they kind of gotta, pit the egos aside and just gel together. And I think the talent alone, they should win a lot of games.
How'd it go, by the way, in that practice? Did you dominate a little bit?
No. I just trying. I was actually playing point guard, so I was just trying to get everybody involved or whatever. But it was good practicing with them.
Larry, it's great to have you here. It's a pleasure to see the face again, all that smiling. I love it. Obviously, this team hasn't had a ton to smile about yet, but I'm sure that they'll get there. And it's been a pleasure having you back, and good luck. All the success in the world to you.
Thank you. My pleasure.
That's Larry Anderson. We'll take a timeout. Come back right after this.